Well, hello, beauties. Come on in. You know, this is the place for you to step away from the noise. Drop down out of your busy brain and into your body and tap into calm using the emotional freedom technique, EFT tapping, and an affirmation inspired by an oracle card that we will do affirmational tapping with. So you hear me shuffling here and you're wondering what the heck is tapping if you're new here. No worries. It's an extremely potent mind-body tool to help you release your stress, relax your nervous system, allow your body to heal itself, release emotional and physical pain, bring you clarity, and so much more. And the more often you do it, the more it can transform your life like it has mine. You do not need to know anything about it, what it is and how it works or how to do it. Just follow along with me. And all you need to do is tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. So on that note, check in with how you feel right now. Often we ignore all that stuff, we're too busy, and we push it down. I'll deal with it later, and eventually we don't get around to it, right? And then it comes back again. So just check in now with your body, top of your head to the soles of your feet. Do a little scan. Where are you feeling any kind of stress today? Any type of tightness, constriction, discomfort, unease, aches and pains, anything that feels off. And I hope the wind that's at my window isn't interfering too much. So I've been shuffling along. I did some meditation. Spirit chose the deck that wanted to come out. And we are asking for the collective. What's our greatest information today? So as you've checked in and you've discovered where you're holding your stress, how intense does it feel to you now? Or you may have started to actually relax a little just tuning in and breathing. Just you can estimate what it's been like for you today and through the week. Just breathing on whatever issue is on your mind. We are around the world being affected by lots of different stress, personal, professional, and world. Just tune in with that. See what that number is from 0 to 10. How intense does that feel to you? And just notice it. And then also notice what happens in your body as I show you this deck and we get the card and the message. Because your body will respond even if you feel the subject, topic doesn't resonate for you, your body will know what to release. So we're just allowing this moment to feel better regardless of what's going on. So we are back with Wisdom of the Oracle. It wants to give us more information today. And those of you who have been around before, you may remember that I use a pendulum to help my higher self spirit and the collective spirit to choose the oracle deck that we need today. And it wanted to come back again today, just since I did it the last time. I haven't been here every day this week. I'm getting back into gear since the holidays and, sort of gauging how often I can do these little quick videos for you, but I need to continue to spread the word about tapping. So just tune in with me. We're going to choose a card for the collective, asking, what do we need to know today for the highest good and greatest joy of all? And what's interesting is a card fell out, popped out. We call that a flyer. Some people teach that you should go ahead and use that card. When I was training with COLETTE BARON-REID in Oracle School, she talked about just put it aside, and if you need some clarification, come back to it. and ask, see if there's something there that clarifies. And I'm going to show it to you after we get the card for today, because you're not going to believe what happened when that popped out. So, and she's so funny. She says, you can't make this shit up. Oh, I hope that's okay for you too. You can't make this stuff up. Anyway, here we go. What do we need to know today for the highest good of all? Okay, this one is called TICK-TOCK. So notice all the images there. Are you drawn to this? Does it resonate? What does it feel like to you right now? We'll read the guidebook to get the message. There's a lot going on there, right? Okay, so let's get into it. And that's number 30, breaks down to a 3, which is really quite a lot about divinity. You know, you hear me use words like source, spirit, universe, the conscious universe, you name it. It's God, it's Jesus, Yahweh, Abraham. It's whatever works best for you. Tune into that, whether it's higher power or higher self. And we're going to look at this again and see. We'll read this message, and I also tuned into whether I should read the message from, as you may remember if you were here the other day when I did this Wisdom of the Oracle deck has message, an essential message, and the Oracle message, you know, and then it has a message for relationships and another one for prosperity, and there's also one for protection when the card comes reversed. So I was guided to just do the general overall message, and we'll do a tapping from that. All right, so let me hold this up for you to see it again, get it near the camera. I'll switch hands so I can get closer. Tick-tock. Wow, there's like a stopwatch, old-timey stopwatch in these hands, and a beautiful air balloon, hot air balloon. And if you look close, there are numbers and like compass direction around, you know, floating around in the air, things breaking up. I mean, there's a lot going on in here. It's really quite interesting. And look closely in the watch. You'll see a face. Wisdom of the Oracle. There's always a face somewhere on the card. It's often in the clouds, that kind of thing. Okay, so get another glimpse of this. I'm going to read this message. Sometimes I hold it up the whole time, but it can be awkward for me. I'm right-handed. I got to hold it this way so I can get the guidebook for you. And hopefully you can see this all right. Okay, so the essential meanings: timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. The Oracle message: when humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious name, timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. All right, so how does that resonate? Let's do some tapping here. This is really quite powerful message. And, you know, we hear this a lot about You know, there really isn't linear time, that everything is happening all at once, and we're kind of in a spiral, and we can return to things but at a different level. And that is what manifestation is about. We can really look at the fact that what is there for us is there for us, and we need to tune into that, right? So let's look at this timing piece again and do some tapping. We'll start at the eyebrow point and just follow along with me. And breath. I have all the time in the world. Side of the eye, to co-create. Under eye, the life I desire. Under nose, I release. Chin, my agenda. Collarbones, I let go of my need. Underarm, to shape each moment to my expectations. Top of the head, knowing that what is mine will never be withheld from me. Eyebrow, miracles are here right now. Side of the eye, and always show up. Under nose, when I need them. Chin, right on time. Collarbones. Nothing that's meant for me will pass me by. On the third eye, so it is. Amen. And breathe. Feel into your body. Are you checked in with your stress level? Has it come down? If you got a number for it, did that lower? How do you feel? Did you loosen up those shoulders, relax that back, that tightness in your belly? What's happening? If it stayed the same or it went up, you got triggered into something, you found it, you nailed it. It just means you need to keep going, and you can simply stay on one point and ask, what do I need to know about this now? And if you don't have time now, pick it up later. Before bed is great. Do some journaling on it. First thing in the morning, go ahead. Keep going. If you've lowered it, keep going so you can really anchor that in. And I want to show you this card that popped out. It's the Thinker. Now, when it came up the other day, it was in reverse. This time, it's straight up. And it has a lot to do with how we overthink things, and we spend a lot of time in our heads, which is why we do tapping. Because as soon as we start, we come out of that spinning thought that we have and that worry that we have. We may spend time thinking about the past, worrying about the future, and we're not in the present moment. So tap, breathe, allow yourself to relax, and know clarity is there for you. And remember, you are loved. I see your beauty. I see your light. Shine brightly.